cool.
Let's climb right on in.
That is so cool.
There you go. Okay. Hi, my name's Joe. This is our event called Young Eagles, where we fly kids and get an introduction to aviation. So there's, if you Google Young Eagles, you can find lots of information from, it's called the Experimental Aircraft Association, or EAA. It's on their website. And you can sign up and find out when the next one nearest you is, and it's a lot of fun.
That's
Too bad
great.
the weather's hurting us today, but we'll get it done soon.
There usually is a makeup date if they can't do it
There's
today.
usually a makeup
so.
date, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Joe.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
That's very cool. Wow.
So people that are learning how to fly usually trained in these planes, and that's why they're kind of small. Instructor would sit over here, and the student pilot would sit over here. So if you want to take the left turn, right turn, and if you look out your, see the,
Cool.
that helps determine what direction you're going. You push it back, get off the ground, push it down to go down. And you got instruments here to tell you how fast you're going, how high above the ground you are, what direction you're going into, and all those kind of things. So.
Black part. There you go. Just step on the seat to get in.
This is a cool plane. You want to see that one? Yeah. Cool.
And this was his 7th design.
Wow.
Good morning. How are you guys today? Good.
That one has windows.
Yeah, that's cool.
It looks big.
Yep.
Mommy's or something like that.
That is very cool.
Mommy flies that.
Yep. Oh, look, this one's gonna park.
Give me a call whenever you're ready.
That's very cool.
You know, if I was flying, I was looking at it.
When you guys are in the plane with us, you'll have headsets on and you'll hear me talk, and I'll say, okay, I'm taxiing down to 02.
Change sometimes, it's not.
Hand down, land beyond that line, stop, you can turn around.
I want to go
fly
to the
back.
So what we got to do is we'll climb up. Just stay on the black part, because that's the extra part that's reinforced and can take your weight. Not that you're very heavy, but just step right down in there. And when we move the controls a little bit, like if I want to go up and ready to take off, I pull back a little bit. If I want to roll one way or the other and go left or right, move it to the right. Roll to the right. Now look out here. See those ailerons? You can see over on the other side when you move it. And that's how we control to go left and right. And in the back, which is hard for you to see, but if you can look out in the back, you can see this. Now pull it back up and down a little bit. While you're looking back here, you can see this go up and down. That's what that controls. Controls the elevator.
That's cool. Mr. Jeff, when did you get into flying? Did you go up as a kid? College.
No, it wasn't until I was in high school that I figured out what I wanted to graduate off from school.
Cool.
So what was that, 77, 78, started flying, and went to the Air Force,
Cool.
F-16s for a long time. Well, active duty, and then went to Guard for like 17, 18 years.
Thank you for your service.
Airline.
That's very cool.
I own half of this airplane with a friend of mine. It's a 1971, so it's
Nice.
been around for a while. But they maintain them. It just got out of an annual
Yeah.
inspection. It has to, every year it has to be opened up and looked at, and all the parts and pieces. These are obviously business. What would you guess that Planet? Let me say the Planet. So bigger one is worth. What would you think that's worth?
1.5 million.
A little bit more, about 4.5.
Oh, 4.5. Okay.
And that brand spanking new, but
Chump change. Just a cool 4.5. You own half of this plane, so how much would like a recreational plane like this cost?
this is an older one, but the prices are way up. I bought it too. It was worth about 40.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
Bigger engine, brand new.
We want to be an astronaut, but we also might want to be a pilot. So that's a good, it's a good segue to.
Yeah, I didn't figure out this is what I wanted to do until after a year out of high school.
Hiding from the sun is such a hard.
That's air conditioning. Very sophisticated. Yep. And if it's not warm enough, you can climb annually.
Yeah.
All right. If you stand out in front, you can see.
You can see.
Yeah.
Woodstock.
My legs aren't long enough.
Your legs aren't long enough. Here, I'll help you. That's cool. So you fly with the joystick.
Okay. Just work on it. Once again.
Did you get into flying?
But believe it or not, in high school, in ROTC,
Mm-hmm.
they brought a couple of Hueys into the school
That's cool.
and said, "Okay, guys,
Come
go out
on.
to the lawn."
That's
And
cool.
Put us in that with the doors open. And it was 2,000 feet looking out. And, some
Wow.
really good
How do I get to do this every day?
Right.
The thing, yeah, that's very cool.
That's right. So turn it to the right. This goes up. See that? Goes a little further. Just like that. What happens is air comes across this, pushes the wing down, and we end up making a right turn. Look, look at the other side.
It's the opposite.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So that pushes that wing up.
But they're walking towards the plane, and I know it.
Yeah, those guys just brought their own lunch and their own luggage, and they're just gonna take off in their own private plane.
Oh, I've never actually flown before.
Oh, well, you love this. You get to see out good. And
It'd be so fun. I'm Jen, by the way.
Jeff Robinson.
Hi, Jeff. Nice to meet you. Thanking you so much for
Oh, no problem.
taking her out today.
Oh, I'm not flying.
Oh, you're not flying.
No,
Okay.
No, they don't want me to fly that. I'm just a pilot in training.
Gotcha. Hey, that's more than I am. I'm just a passenger. Are you excited?
Yeah.
She's gonna film it too. You look great, by the way.
It's like raining in one little tiny, like square mile right there, right over Clover.
Wow.
I just went around it.
Well, that's the way it was last night.
I mean, it was the tiniest little cell.
This is so cool. You guys see her down there at the end of the runway. Yep. Bye, Miriam. See you in 20 minutes. They made it. She does. The rest of the crew joined to watch. So fun. Yep. You want to go up again?
What
You wanna fly again?
was the first thing? It was like a roller coaster.